If you're still eating peanut butter in 2025, you have to listen to this video, because this is one of the worst fitness food that is still trending. I don't even understand why it belongs in the garbage, and I'll explain to you why in this video. First thing first, very high in calories, and it's not a good use of your calories. So if you're trying to bulk up and you just want high calories, it's not even good for you. Even worse if you try to lay down. It's so high in calories, very easy to overeat. 1 tablespoon is 100 calories, and it's super easy to overeat. You put 2-3 tablespoons on your toast, that's already 300 calories extra, throwing off your macros for the day. All right, number 2, the protein to calorie ratio is completely off. There's maybe 6 grams of protein and 8 to 10 grams of fat. Really not a good source of protein, it's actually a good source of fat. So for the people saying, well, that's where I get my protein, not only it's not a good source of protein, but also the protein in there is not very bioavailable, which means that your body can't absorb it fully, because it's coming from peanuts, as opposed to the bioavailable protein that will come from dairy product, milk, yogurt, eggs, and meats, and so on and so forth. And whey protein, way more bioavailable than having peanuts. Okay, number 3, the fats in there are very inflammatory. The fats coming from peanuts are not the same as the fats that you will get from butter, or get from cheese, or get from beef tallow. That's my favorite. Okay, so the beef fat. So the fat from peanut will throw off your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. Not the best source of fat. Some people will say, well, it's just added fat. Not really. All right, the sources of your fats also matter. And even if you're in a surplus, you don't just want to add fatty food and high calorie food, because it's gonna mess up with your health. All right, moving on. Some people have it before their training, some people have it after their training. That's the worst time you can have fats. Why would you have fats before a gym? It's just gonna slow down your digestion too much, and you're gonna be digestion by the time you're doing your first set. You want high carbs and high protein, things that are fast to digest. Same thing for post-workout. All right, so I see a lot of people adding peanut butter pre and post-workout. What is it for? Why do you want to slow down your digestion? It's actually the time that you want to lower the fat and the fiber to absorb things fully. All right, so peanut butter, in my opinion, one of the worst foods. The protein in there, not very bioavailable, very high source of very high calories, not satiating. It doesn't satiate you. I'd much rather you go with avocado or whole eggs if you want a better source of fat. All right, if you're bulking up, go with those avocado, whole eggs, more fattiest meat. All right, butter, cheese. That's it for this video. No peanut butter, never touch that. Well, I've touched that, but I don't eat it. See you soon. Ciao.